No matter what else is happening for Easter dinner, artichokes are on the menu. It's just the way it is in our house. It's the way my mom did it. It's the way I do it. So I have really taken artichokes and completely utilized the whole thing for this meal. So I have 8 artichokes, and I've just cut the ends off, and then just the very tops. So you don't have to bother trimming or anything like that. And let me tell you where we're going with this. I'm making an appetizer, which is going to be artichoke leaves with a fantastic dipping sauce. And then I'm taking those hearts from the inside, and I'm gonna use them for a filling for a beautiful boned roasted leg of lamb. So you don't want to miss any of this. It's double duty on the artichokes and so good. So nestle your artichokes in a large pot like this. And I know that 8 fit well. And if you want to do this trimming in advance, take a little bit of lemon and some water, and it'll prevent the top from browning. That's just a little trick that you use when you're working with apples or anything that might brown. And then I have one more here that looks like it's going to have to just sit in the side, which is fine. And a cup of water. And just pour this around, just making sure that there's, you know, a good 1/3 of an inch on the bottom of your pan. And then one little trick here. I've never seen this done before, but I had a brainstorm the last time I was making this. Take a whole head of garlic and stick it right in there. You know how you sometimes roast garlic in the oven and use that sweet garlic? Well, this is going to be steamed. So you bring it to a boil and then cover it and let it simmer for about 35 minutes. The artichokes are all steamed. I had 8 of them. It took about 35 minutes, and I'm just getting all these gloriously delicious and amazing leaves off the artichoke. I'm going right down as far as I can until I get to the choke, and then I'm going to clean it up so that I can have the heart to use for the filling for my lamb. I just thought I'd show you how I know my artichoke is done, and that is you just pick one up and then take a paring knife, and if it goes in nicely like this into the bottom, which is the heart, you know it's cooked. So these just come off. Now what I'm doing here is I'm gonna actually chill these, although what I really wanna do is just sit down with the bowl and start eating them, sliding them right between your teeth. There's nothing better. But I'm gonna serve it as an appetizer for my Easter dinner with a yummy, yummy lemony aioli. So what I'm doing, because this is a double duty for these artichokes, is I'm just gonna put these aside, let them cool down, and then I'm gonna cover them and get them in the refrigerator, and they'll stay there until it's time, and it'll be a nice appetizer while everybody arrives for dinner, and you just start eating that, and you have your dipping sauce. I'm gonna make a quick aioli for our artichoke leaves. So I have the rest of this garlic, which is so beautiful. It's just like butter, and I'm just gonna mash it up in the bottom of the bowl. And you usually make your own mayonnaise, but I'm not doing that today. I'm gonna just take a cup of prepared mayonnaise and mix it in with the mashed garlic, which is so sweet. It's not at all pungent, but it's got a beautiful flavor. And then the zest of a lemon. Lemon's a little bit of a theme throughout here. It's unifying everything, and I've used it in different ways, but it's never really too overpowering. But lemon and artichoke are beautiful together. And then I'm just gonna cut this lemon, and I want the juice of 1 lemon. So basically that's just the juice and the zest of a lemon. And so couldn't be easier making this sauce. And you can get this done if you want in advance too. You don't have to do it at the last minute. And then a pinch of salt, a pinch of sugar, and some white pepper. And that's it. And then just mix this up. It should just have a really nice consistency for dipping, and taste it to make sure it's lemony enough. You can always add more lemon, but I actually think this is gonna be great. Just give it a nice whip. Taste. It's all I can do to not dip one of those leaves in there right now. So I'm just gonna put this in the final bowl. And that's it. Beautiful presentation to serve before, during, whenever you want.